What's up, guys? Welcome back to Rising Thrills. Today is Friday, July the 4th, 2025. We are here at Hersheypark, of course. And, you know, we had to park pretty far because it is July the 4th. That's to be expected. It's going to be pretty busy. But it's about 7 o'clock, so we're going to get in the park, you know, towards the end of the night, I guess, and stay till the fireworks show starts and watch that. It starts about 10:15. The park closes at 10. So, yeah, it'll be interesting to see. You know, maybe even we'll be on a ride, you know, like Wildcats. I mean, that would be great to go Wildcat towards the end of the night. And then you could, you know, I don't know what would happen, like how long the line is. Say if there's 45 minutes, like they'll probably start like telling people, what I assume is they'll probably start closing the lines to the rides pretty early, so that, because I don't think they're going to want to be running any trains while the fireworks show is going off. But, you know, it would be cool, but, you know, also you kind of want to watch the fireworks show. So we'll have to see what happens. So let's get in the park and enjoy a 4th of July here at Hershey. So let's get in. Yeah, you know it's bad when there's a line to enter at 7 o'clock, so you know it's busy. Okay, guys, now we're getting on Coal Cracker, so let's get on it. Okay, guys, we got off of Coal Cracker. We went down on the left side. We usually go down on the right, but overall it was a good ride. And now we're going to get on the Hershey's Tower because it has such a short line. Okay, just got off of the Hershey's Tower, and we sat over on the right side of it, if you're looking at it from this way. And I think it's more scary, honestly, over on the right side, because you have you know, because you're at the edge of the park, basically. You're facing towards the edge of the park. So it feels like almost like you're going to fall out of the park, which I think it's more scary on that side than on this side. It's just what I think. I think it is a lot more scary riding on this side. So, I mean, you don't get as good of a view of the park, because if you ride on this side, you get a great view of the park. But over on this side, it's more scary, so it's a trade whether you want to have a better view of the park or if you want a better ride, in my opinion. So you just gotta, I'd say probably your first ride is better to go on the other side of the park, you know, facing that way. And then, you know, if you've been on it multiple times, then you can face this way. But yeah, that's just my opinion. I think it's more intense if you ride it on from this way. It'd be the left side, and then riding it on the right. But came to Spring Creek Smokehouse and got the baked beans and the ribs, so let's dig in. Okay, we finished eating, and the ribs weren't quite as good tonight as they usually are. Yeah, I feel like they felt a little like leathery or something like that, because they weren't as good as usual, not up to standards, but I mean, the beans were good as always. You never can go wrong with the baked beans, but the meat was a little not the best. But let's move on. Okay, guys, now we're getting on Storm Runner, red side, so let's get on it. Okay, we just got off the Storm Runner and somebody's setting off fireworks in their backyard, so I guess that's technically, you know, a cool experience, but it's not, you know, the township's fireworks, so it's not as good, but yeah, I mean, it was a great ride on Storm Runner, red train. I like to mix it up, blue, red, red, blue. I mean, I don't really try to do that, it's just what happens usually. But, you know, great ride on Storm Runner. Okay, guys, Storm Runner is down to 2 trains right now. I don't know if that's just today or how long that will be, where it's just 2 trains. You can see the 3rd train is rolled off to the side. Meanwhile, the line isn't long at all, so we're gonna get on it. Okay, we just got off of Fahrenheit, and I would say that a ride was a little recently about Fahrenheit is the trains are pretty rattly. Not as bad as the one time, but they weren't as good as last time. Okay guys, now we're gonna get a ride on Super Duper Looper. It looks like it's just a station weight, if even, it doesn't even look like it's a station weight, like really just a walk on basically, because Skyrush over there has a stairway and Comet has like 2 switchback filled and it's queue. So this is the shortest weight in the hollow, so let's get on it. Is a great ride, and yeah, had a lot of fun on it. Okay guys, next we're gonna get on right there, so let's get on it. Of course, a great B&M invert up there with all the other greats like Batman and Banshee. Some might say it's great, some might say it's bad, I don't know. Raptor, can't think of Talon, you know, up there with all the great B&M inverts, but let's get on it and see how it is tonight. You know, great drop, and overall just a great ride. Went pretty fast, and like I said before, this is a great night ride. And if you come to Hershey, you know the rule is Hersheypark equals good night rides, in my opinion at least. But yeah, that was a great ride. The park is closed now, so now it's just a matter of finding a good place to watch the fireworks from. Okay guys, I'm so confused because I do not know. I know they're setting off fireworks over there, but I also saw some going off over there. So I think I'm just gonna head down this way, down by Storm Runner, because
What do you want to do? Do you just want to stay here?
Okay guys, we can get heading out now. Had a good day. I thought the fireworks show was, I thought it was good, but you know, it was a little weird, definitely. You know, starting off, I feel like it wasn't that much. Like, I've seen a lot of other fireworks shows where it's consistent throughout. Like, I think this had a little less throughout, but at the end it was, you know, a big grand finale. And then of course at the end they were burning some of the fireworks that they didn't end up using. They have a flag on the back of the tram, which is pretty cool. If you guys are not already subscribed, make sure you go down and subscribe. That would help out a lot, you know, trying to grow, because I want to try to get invited to Hersheypark's next media day for whatever coaster they're opening up next. That would be a great goal to achieve. So if you're not already subscribed, make sure you go down and subscribe. That would help out a lot. Okay, somebody's setting off firecrackers in the parking lot. I don't really think they're supposed to be doing that, but that's what they're doing. So yeah, and also this is going to take a while to get out of here. Yeah, this is going to be a traffic jam. I mean, it is a traffic jam. Geez, even people coming down the hill over there. Wow. I wonder if this guy's going to pull out first, or if we're going to have to pull out backwards, because it'd be a lot easier if he pulls out first. We can just go right up here and pull up out to the exit. He's starting his car because we opened our door, so he's like, I'm getting out of here. So hopefully he moves. Okay guys, it's already 11:12, and I mean, obviously the park closes at 10, but you know, they had the fireworks show, so I doubt that they're even gonna have like the whole park cleared, everyone out, all the guests and all the cars out of the parking lot at 12. It might be more like 12, maybe even 1 or something like that. It's gonna be a long night tonight, and you know, the fact that obviously tomorrow they sweet start at you know, 9. People are probably getting here at like 7 or 8 or whatever. I don't know. You know, it depends on who you're talking about, but you know, a lot of like the people at the gate, and you know, different people throughout the park, operations and things like that. So, you know, it's going to be a long night, and then if some people have to come back tomorrow again, I feel bad for them if anybody is working tonight and tomorrow morning. That would be terrible. But, you know, just trying to get out of here. It's already past 11. Wow, this is crazy. Mm-hmm. Okay, guys, it's about 11:30, and we're finally getting going here because, you know, there was an ambulance going by over there, and there was a fire truck that went by on Hersheypark Drive up there. So, you know, I'm not sure what all is going on. It still is a bit slow, but, you know, we're actually moving here now, finally. It should be fairly quick, just maybe 5 to 10 more minutes before we get out of the Hershey property. And, yeah, so didn't take terribly long, I don't think. It could have been longer. Okay guys, we finally got out of the parking lot by going over to the other exit by Chocolate World for general parking. So, you know, there was a lot more of a backup going the other way. So yeah, we got out, but yeah, I had a fun day today. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you're not already subscribed, make sure you do that. See you in the next one.